Okay class, today, we're marked safe from Miss Martin and Miss Clementine's shenanigans, as we have been the past month or so. To celebrate, we're going to do math work on one sheet of paper together, using most of the class time to do it.
Wow, what a wild concept. A teacher that is actually reasonable with classwork and homework quantity. A day without Miss Martin is a good day.
I couldn't agree more, Caillou. I actually never thought we'd get to the point where Miss Martin hasn't showed up in a month.
Me too.
Me 3.
Well, I am so happy that you all are happy, and yeah, I definitely don't miss the days when I'd be in and out of this classroom on limbo with Miss Martin. Anyways, let's begin.
Psych!
Oh, we are so back, bitches.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
About $15,000 of medical bills due to broken bones and 3 weeks of bedridden activity later.
Well, that's a character I'm not featuring on my channel anymore. The dude almost killed me in that scene. I went from having no broken bones in my life to having like 13.
We don't have time for your pathetic sob stories, cool gorilla. We don't get paid anything to deal with this. Just get us back to the video this instant.
Fine, but definitely no more Mr. Jansen on my channel, at least for a while.
Miss Martin, how the hell did you come back? I thought with the new regime change that you wouldn't have someone like Miss Clementine giving you another chance.
I can explain that possibly.
Hello you three, welcome to the Failure Adventures Board of Education main office. I'm Theo, the boss of the Superintendent Todd. How can I help you today?
We would like to speak our grievances about how Superintendent Todd treated me and my daughter as I got fired from the Punishment Day Academy.
Oh, I remember now. You, Miss Clementine, got fired if I remember correctly, and your daughter, Clementine, got expelled so that you don't come back to the school. Is that right?
You got it all on point.
So what made that particularly unfair?
Well, Superintendent Todd decided that I should be expelled from Punishment Day Academy for literally no reason other than forcing my mom to never come back. There was absolutely nothing else that prompted him to do that. I was relatively well behaved in that school. I didn't get into fights or threaten anyone.
Actually, the other prompt for him was because, quote, business is business to him, which makes no sense since this is a public school.
It feels like he cared more about the money than getting a better principal as well. Mom didn't even get a warning about not hiring old teachers before being ultimately fired.
Yeah, according to what Todd said, he saw Mom allegedly ruining the school for 10 years and waited until that time passed to do something, and he did it so poorly.
We kindly request of you to let Todd reinstate Clementine into the school. If he doesn't, then he shall be dismissed of his duties. Please, we don't want Clementine's reputation tarnished over absolutely nothing.
I'm sorry about how the superintendent treated you. I'll go talk to Todd right now about this. You three stay here, okay?
Yes, sir, we'll be waiting.
Oh yeah. My earnings are up 308% this month, all thanks to firing Miss Clementine and expelling her daughter. I'm doing a good job getting more cash, improving the schools, of course. Board head Theo, what do you need from me? And why are you angry?
The Clementine family reached out to me to do a grievance meeting with me, and they told me that you unfairly expelled daughter Clementine, and questionably fired Miss Clementine.
I expelled the daughter so that her mom wouldn't come back to the school. And her mom got fired because it was clear that school wasn't going anywhere with her in power. I literally ran this with you and the other board members a month ago and you thought this was fine. Why the sudden change in opinion?
They told me their side of the story and helped me understand the situation better, and they also mentioned that money was involved in the firing, which isn't acceptable. So I ask of you, on behalf of the Clementine family, that you reinstate the daughter into Punishment Day Academy, removing her expulsion.
I cannot do that. It's best that the family doesn't return to Punishment Day Academy. It's for our own good, along with the students there.
Well, your other option is getting fired. So please make your choice. Choose wisely.
You cannot do that either. You need to get the other board members' approvals, and there's no way they want me to accept you.
Fine. I'll run this by the other board members today and we'll see if they're on your side or not. See you tomorrow.
The next day.
By a vote of 8 to 5 in favor of your dismissal, Todd.
You're fired!
Clean out your office and get out of this building immediately.
Holy Mother of Pearl, it feels like I've been super glued to this seat for the last 20 or so hours. I have not left this seat and the school board dude hasn't even returned.
I was so hungry with no food provided that I resorted to eating the paper on the desk. I don't feel any better.
I blame the fact that we live in a Go Animate simulation controlled by the video maker. I cannot leave because the video maker forced me to sit for this long.
For fuck's sake, cool gorilla, when will you have characters that don't break the fourth wall? We don't get paid jack to deal with this.
Probably never, buddy. It's just a main quirk of my videos. Sorry.
Why do I have this job again?
Took you long enough. So what was the decision for the superintendent?
Me and the board members have all agreed to fire him for refusing to expel your daughter. So Clementine, you're free to go back to PDA, and Miss Clementine, you're principal of the school again, that is if you want to be.
Yay, thank you so much for doing that. I'd be happy to take the principal job again.
I'm so excited to see my old friends again.
And I'll definitely get Miss Martin back into the school and make sure she gets her teaching in order this time.
Guys, you can wake up, the story is over. Wake up, friends, I'm done talking.
That took like 5 minutes. Was it really necessary to drag on that story of your mom getting rehired for that long? Jeez.
I'm sorry guys, I just needed to explain it fully.
Either way, I can't believe you were involved in getting Miss Martin back. I really should have been suspicious when I saw you in class again after almost 2 months of not being there.
Yeah, I'm with Caillou on this one. I feel like the school board should have only allowed you back in and not your mom.
It's not my fault that the district overcorrected and allowed my mom full principal autonomy again, and it's definitely not my fault she rehired Miss Martin again.
This is my first day here and I'm already regretting my life choices.
Alright class, shut up and get down to learning time. Alright, that's what I thought. Now,
ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, welcome to the quiz show called What Will Miss Martin Do to Piss Off Her Class This Time? Or WWMMDTPOHCTT for short. You'll remember that acronym, right? So, with 4 choices, you totally have a 25% chance to get it right. So what will Miss Martin do this time? Will she A. Give her class 15 pages of homework to do tonight and turn in the next day, and have her students lecture her on why that's a bad idea? B. Write a nonsensical curriculum on the chalkboard with one of the subjects involving defending an internet influencer. C. Host another behavior card day with people graduating and being expelled forever for some reason. Or D. Lecture the class a topic that isn't suitable for their grade level. Probably comes with an impossible quiz to boot as well. Put your guesses in the comments below, if you want to, of course. No pressure. Choose wisely.
pick an answer already, you slowpokes.
Calm down, Miss Martin, it's just a game. Anyways, if you guessed option E, throwing a party, congratulations, you're correct and you win absolutely
Nothing at all!
Thank you for participating in WWMMDTPOHCTT. Now back to the cringe video.
Come, Miss Martin, what's the meaning of this?
Well, Caillou, and the rest of the class, since I was able to come back to this school when I didn't think it was possible, I'm throwing a party with you. I gave you all each a bottle of wine that I ask of you to drink up entirely.
Have you lost your mind? I mean, you already did a while back, but what the hell is this?
It's unbelievably illegal to provide alcohol to people under 21, or under 18, 16, or 14 depending on the country. Either way, we're no way consuming this alcohol.
Forget that it's illegal. This dosage will probably make us pass out unconscious, if not straight up kill us.
We're not drinking this. We already saw what alcohol did to you 2 years ago. We're not going to repeat that.
Yay, I love alcohol. It's my favorite drink ever.
Fitting that you like alcohol, Arthur dipped in a vat of Pepto-Bismol.
That was so mean. I'm just Peppa Pig. Leave me alone.
Deal with it.
I like alcohol as well. If you dislike it, I respect your opinion.
I would criticize you, but that ship of rational thought in your brain sailed a while ago. Never forget the moment you revealed yourself to be a flat earther.
It's not my fault that you all have been brainwashed by scientists and the elites that Earth is round, when it's actually flat. Everyone is a snake. Everyone is a liar.
Whatever you say, VGCP user.
Let's get to partying.
No, we won't do that. We'll just leave the classroom and tell Miss Clementine to fire you for like the 87th time.
Well, you can either party with me, including drinking the alcohol and dancing to the music I provided, or I can lock you all in here like a prison like I did a couple years ago.
Fine, we'll do as you say.
That's the spirit. Alexa, play Joyful Uplifting.
Miss Martin is back, Miss Martin is back, woohoo, the firings are no more, the function in the school has been restored, fuck Todd the superintendent, and fuck the haters who tried to leave me a dent. I am the best, the rest are pests, I will never be fired, Miss Clementine moves.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
1 hour and 42 minutes of drunken dancing and bad singing later.
Wow, looks like these kids are having the time of their lives.
Hey Ms. Martin, just wanted to check and make sure your class is. Holy fucking shit, I gotta call an ambulance. These kids are probably poisoned from your alcohol that you gave them.
911 here? What emergency are you calling about?
Send an ambulance and officers to Punishment Day Academy room 420 immediately. The teacher gave out alcohol to the students and they're passed out.
Okay. Officers and an ambulance are on their way right now. They should be there in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Miss Martin, get on the ground right now. You're under arrest for providing alcohol to minors, injuring them with it, and teaching class while drunk. I'm not going to bother reading your Miranda rights for you again since you've been arrested so many times, you likely know them by now. And again, it doesn't matter since this universe allows you to go straight to prison without court.
What will matter to you, Miss Martin, is that you're fired. I do not want to ever see you at this school again. At least, not this version of you. I'll make a clone of you or something that won't do this kind of stuff again.
You heard her. Follow me to my police car now.
That party was way too fun. I don't want to leave this all behind. Wah,
Shut up!
At jail. And this time, I'm not complaining about this time card since I'm the time card.
That sounds about right. Bob just wanting an ego boost and 5 seconds of fame. Hence why he pretends to hate these time cards.
Oh, just be quiet, cool gorilla. I want to remind you now that you are nothing without me, cameraman Danny, and Frederick. We all help you make these videos.
What? That's literally not true. All you three are just made-up characters that I inject into my videos.
Wait, wow.
Told ya, fucking dipshit.
This is your cell, with pretty much nothing you enjoy. No sink, no blankets, and no luxury of any kind. You'll stay here indefinitely. Enjoy your stay. By the way, the kids you poisoned all survived. So you're lucky you're not being given a harsher sentence for murder. Anyway, goodbye piece of crap.
When did I eat vomit? And how the hell did I get here? I was literally in my classroom a second ago.